Management Story 1: The King and the Little Demon. Once a king wanted to become more powerful. He got to know about a saint who had come to his kingdom and was helping the people. The king went to the popular saint and said, "Please tell me a way to become more powerful." The saint pointed towards a path ahead and said, "Do you see the path in front of you? Just walk on it. After covering 20 kilometers, you will see a tree. On that tree, all fruits are miraculous. If you pluck a fruit from that tree and eat it, you will become 100 times more powerful." Listening to this, the king instantly got up to get ready to go in search of that tree. Before the king left, the saint warned him, "Keep one thing in mind. When you go on that path, you will encounter a demon just 1 feet tall. You should kill it immediately and then move forward. He can make it difficult for you to pluck fruits from the tree." The king started walking on the path shown by the saint. After covering 2 kilometers, suddenly a monster appeared in front of him, as warned by the saint. The demon stood in the way of the king. The king noticed that the demon was tiny in stature and thought, "I shouldn't waste my time in killing such a small demon. What can he do? I should save my time and reach the tree as soon as possible." With this thought, the king pushed the tiny demon aside and moved forward. As the king walked another 2 kilometers, the same demon appeared again, but this time his height was 2 feet. The king again thought, why to waste time in killing, and pushed him aside and marched ahead. As the king was moving forward, after every 2 kilometers, the monster would appear in front of the king. Every time his height would increase by a feet. Every time the king kept moving forward without killing it. When the king reached near the miraculous tree, the demon reappeared again. This time it was a 10 feet giant. Now the king had no choice but to fight that monster. A fierce battle was fought between the two. Many a times the monster would overpower the king, and at other times the king would overpower the giant monster. After a lot of struggle, the king was finally able to kill that monster. Management learning here. In our lives, when we strive to achieve a goal, many a times we have to face small problems and challenges. We often ignore them, considering them to be too small or insignificant, and do not solve them. Gradually, the same problems and challenges become bigger and bigger every passing day. There comes a time when it is not possible to ignore them, and they become an obstacle in the way of achieving our goal. The problem becomes insurmountable. A lot of our time and energy is wasted in trying to solve them. Later, we regret why we did not work on the solution earlier when we had time and age on our side. One such hurdle is communication, which can be a huge hurdle in your growth. Often, some of us see it as a tiny demon and ignore working on it. It is best to address an issue as soon as you realize that it exists rather than regret later.